This is the fastest I've ever had a video removed, and if the Zionists don't want you to see this video, then I want you to see this video. They claim this video was misinformation when in the background of the video was a screenshot of a news article as evidence. I'm going to put up news articles so you can see that this is not information. This is multiple news sources. I grew up going to synagogue in Toronto, Canada, where every single high holiday we would have bomb threats called into our synagogue, and multiple times throughout the year. I was terrified as a child that there were going to be actual bombs. Of course, all of these calls were unsubstantiated. They never found bombs, but they constantly had bomb detection dogs at the synagogue. And then I grew up and I looked into it because I thought, surely if this happens on a yearly basis, somebody would have been held accountable for their actions. Somebody would have done some investigating. And while I couldn't find any news articles from back when I was a child, I did find this article from 2018 about this kid who was a child, who was a teenager when he was doing this, and he was being paid to make over 2,000 calls calling in bomb threats to Jewish targets all over the diaspora, including in Canada, where I am. He is an American Israeli Jewish settler. And the way that the media portrays him is he had autism, he was a child, he didn't know what he was doing. But he was being paid to make these calls. He made money. Oh, I think it was like $240,000. He made money. So whether or not he was the mastermind behind this, which I highly doubt, somebody is paying in Israel young kids to make hoax bomb threats calls to Jewish centers all around the world. Go ahead, take this down, TikTok. Is this misinformation? Because I think that Jews in diaspora need to know this. I think that they need to know that part of what Zionism does is it makes them feel unsafe in the rest of the world. And they will do things intentionally to make you feel unsafe. And that's because in order to feel safe, the Jewish people never needed Zionism. Zionism was never designed to make the Jewish people safe. But Zionism needed the Jewish people to be on board with their settler colonial project, which meant that they had to ensure that Jews around the world felt unsafe in diaspora, so that they supported Israel and believed that Israel was the only place that they were going to be safe. Meanwhile, Israel is responsible for this. This is the